what matchups you kind of have your eyes on, whether it's individual matchups, player for player, or position or group matchups as well?
Well, definitely. I mean, when you look at both teams, Super Bowl contenders, as you were just saying, so much talent across the board on both sides of the ball. I think one of the main things I'm looking at is the Chiefs' offensive line being able to hold up against the Lions' pass rush. There's been so much back and forth of whether or not the offensive line has gotten better. Last game was probably their best performance with rookie Josh Simmons at left tackle, and then you got Kingsley over at guard now. That whole left side of the Chiefs' offensive line has caught the most criticism because they're basically trying players out. Kingsley had transitioned from playing tackle to guard, and then you have a rookie at left tackle. So you go against a team like Detroit, which you got Hutchinson, you got different playmakers on defense. It could be an issue in regards to how the team prepares and how they're going to have. They have to win that matchup. You need Mahomes has to have time. So I'm really curious to see how that plays out in terms of a one-on-one matchup. I'm not too sure how much Spagnuolo's going to even agree with this. We're having St. Brown and possibly McDuffie matching up against each other. You talk about an all-pro corner going against one of the better wide receivers in the league. That, to me, would be something to look out for. I feel like when you go back and forth with these teams and just because of the talent that is on both sides, it's going to be like that first matchup to start the 2023 year, where a lot of the Chiefs players that are from that time still remember the feeling of losing on banner night to start the season off. So I just think all those elements are going to come into play when you have two great teams like this. But those are like two matchups that really stand out to me. I also want to see, in terms of Jared Goff and how comfortable he's going to be in that situation. He played well the last time they were at Arrowhead Stadium. The pass rush of the Chiefs will be there. Chris Jones, like you mentioned, he didn't play the first game last time because of a holdout in terms of his contract situation. So there's going to be these different elements that are coming to play, and it's going to be a fun game to just watch for anybody because either team, if they're on, if the Chiefs are able to get their passing game going, especially their running game with Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, it changes the dynamic of that offense. You're going to see Mahomes take more shots down the field and go for those explosive moments.